All right, biology enthusiasts, welcome to another deep dive. Today we're tackling something that's going to be a lifesaver for your GCSE's stem cells.
That's right.
I mean, they sound kind of complex, but we've got exam board notes and even some snazzy revision guides to break it all down.
So you guys can totally ace this section.
Exactly. Ready to unlock the secrets
Hmm.
of these cellular superheroes.
Uh-huh. I like that.
What even are E stem cells?
Well, think of them as the blank slates of the body. Unspecialized cells just waiting to figure out their purpose.
Ooh, like a cellular choose-your-own-adventure.
Uh-huh, pretty much. The amazing thing is they can actually become almost any type of cell in the body. That's what makes them so vital for growth and repair.
Oh, wow, that makes sense. So are there like different types of stem cells?
Definitely. For your GCSEs, there are three main types you gotta know.
Hit me with it.
First up, we've got embryonic stem cells. You'll find these in early embryos.
Okay.
And these guys are like the ultimate multitaskers. They can become any cell type. We call them totipotent.
Teptipotent, huh?
Hmm.
Okay, that's definitely going on my vocab list.
Good one to remember for the
For
exams.
sure. What about the next type?
Then you've got adult stem cells. These are a bit more specialized. They hang out in specific tissues like bone marrow.
So they're kind of like experts in their field.
Exactly. They focus on replacing and repairing particular types of cells.
Gotcha. So embryonic stem cells are like the all-rounders, and adult stem cells are the specialists.
Perfect analogy. Oh, and don't forget about plants.
Plants have stem cells too.
Absolutely. They're called meristem cells. They're what allows plants to keep growing throughout their lives.
Wow. Never thought of that. Okay, so we got these different types of stem cells. But why should we really care? Especially for, like, our GCSEs.
Well, they're not just cool to know about. Stem cells are actually a big deal in medical research.
Oh, right, I've heard about that.
They hold the potential to treat all sorts of diseases, even grow new organs.
Wait, seriously. Grow new organs.
Yep. That's why understanding them is so important. It's remember, this is just the beginning.
There's so much more to these stem cells than meets the eye.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so we've got the basics. But how do they actually, like, work? How does a stem cell decide what it wants to be?
Great question. That process is called differentiation. It's basically a combo of internal signals within the cell and cues from its surroundings.
So it's like a conversation between the stem cell and its environment.
You got it. And just like us choosing a career path, different factors can influence a stem cell's fate.
That makes so much sense. But how does it actually, like, change?
Think of our genes like a recipe book. Differentiation is like choosing the right recipe to create the specific cell type the body needs.
Ooh, I like that. So some genes get switched on and others get switched off.
Exactly. Now, another cool thing about stem cells is their ability to self-renew.
Self-renew.
It means they can divide and create more stem cells while also producing those specialized cells.
So they're like multiplying while also doing their job. That's insane.
Pretty much. And that's why scientists are so excited about their potential in medicine.
Right. Okay, let's dive into that. How are stem cells actually being used in treatments today? I know we talked about growing organs, but is that really happening now?
Well, growing full-blown organs is still in the works, but stem cells are already being used in some incredible ways. One common use is in stem cell transplants, especially for blood cancers.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. How does that work?
Essentially, it's about replacing the patient's damaged blood-forming cells with healthy stem cells.
So it's like giving them a whole new blood production system.
You got it. And it's not just transplants. Researchers are exploring ways to use stem cells to repair damaged tissues, like after a heart attack.
No way. So you're saying we could actually repair a damaged heart with stem cells?
That's the goal. They're also creating disease models in labs using stem cells, which helps them study and test potential treatments more effectively.
This is seriously amazing. But I'm guessing there are some challenges too, right? Working with such tiny cells must be super tricky.
Oh, definitely. Controlling the differentiation process is a big one. Scientists need to guide those stem cells to become the right cell type. No room for error.
Makes sense. Precision is key. What else?
Another challenge is ensuring the safety and purity of those stem cell cultures. Contamination can be a major issue. Think of it like baking. You need clean ingredients and tools to avoid a disaster.
Uh-huh, I get it. Okay, we've talked a lot about the positives, but I'm guessing there are some ethical considerations too, especially with embryonic stem cells.
You're right, ethics is a huge part of the conversation. While embryonic stem cells have incredible potential, obtaining them raises some important moral and philosophical questions.
That's something to definitely think about. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here, from the basics of stem cells to their mind-blowing applications in medicine, and even those ethical considerations.
It's a fascinating field, that's for sure.
It really is. This deep dive has been super informative, but I can already feel my brain getting overloaded, especially with GCSEs just around the corner.
I hear you. It can be a lot to take in.
Any last-minute tips for surviving those stem cell exam questions? They can be kind of tricky sometimes.
Oh, for sure. Exam questions can feel like deciphering a secret code, but there are definitely some tricks to help you crack it. First off, really pay attention to those command words, those describe, explain, compare, evaluate kind of words.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are like your guideposts, telling you exactly what the examiners are looking for.
So, like, describe means just give the facts, whereas explain means you got to go deeper, show you understand the how and the why.
Exactly. And then you've got compare, where you need to highlight both the similarities and differences.
Right.
And evaluate, which is all about weighing the pros and cons, giving your informed opinion.
Okay, that makes those command words way less scary. Any other tips for tackling those exam questions?
Don't be afraid to use diagrams and examples to really illustrate your
Oh,
answers.
good point. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right?
Absolutely. And remember, those examiners aren't just looking for you to parrot back facts.
So they want to see that we can actually, like, think for ourselves.
Exactly. They want to see you apply your knowledge, show your critical thinking skills, even connect things back to real world examples.
Makes sense. Now, before we wrap up, any final thoughts on stem cells?
The field of stem cell research is constantly evolving. What we know today might just be scratching the surface.
Whoa, that's kind of mind-blowing.
It really is. There's so much more to discover.
I love that. Okay, I think we've officially reached the end of our stem cell deep dive. Hopefully you guys feel a lot more confident about tackling this topic on your GCSEs.
Absolutely. And remember, the world of science is full of amazing things just waiting to be discovered.
So stay curious and never stop exploring. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll catch you on the next one.